Good afternoon, everyone, distinguished guests. Let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle Febreline with my student ID number is 64251933. It is an honor to stand here today and share my opinion about the new President of Indonesia, Mr. Prabowo Subianto. His inauguration marks the beginning of the new era for our nation, an era that brings both great hope and great responsibility. As the 8th President of Indonesia, Mr. Prabowo carries the trust of millions of Indonesia who believe in his vision of a stronger, more independent, and more prosperous country.
Saudara-saudara sekalian, Prabowo Gibran memiliki rencana besar yang kita beri nama strategi transformasi bangsa. Inti daripada strategi ini tentunya adalah meningkatkan kemakmuran bangsa Indonesia dan terutama memperbaiki kualitas hidup manusia Indonesia.
President Prabowo has promised to lead Indonesia toward self-sufficiency in food and energy, to build a powerful and united nation, and to improve the welfare of our citizens. These are noble goals that reflect his dedication and his strong desire to see Indonesia rise on the world stage. His leadership background and his experience that give him capability to bring stability and decisive direction in government. Whatever, as citizen, it is our role to remind our leaders that power must always come with humility, transparency, and accountability. Many people admire Mr. Prabowo's confidence and patriotism, yet there are still concerns that must be addressed. Indonesia continues to face challenges such as corruption, inequality, and limited opportunities for the younger generation. But I believe President Prabowo administration must focus not only on grand promise but also on real and fair implementation, because his success will not be measured by strong speeches but by honest governance and policies that truly improve people's life, especially for those in remote and underdeveloped area. In conclusion, I believe President Prabowo Subianto has strength and leadership qualities to move Indonesia forward, but the progress will only happen if he is open minds to criticism, guided by justice, and committed by serving all Indonesia equally. So let us support him while also holding him accountable, because a great nation is not built by one leader alone, but by the unity and integrity of its people. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle Febreline, and with my student ID number is 64251933. Today, I am going to present my material as a part of the first project in the second part of our English learning activities. The topic of my presentation is modal auxiliary verbs, which refers to understanding the use of modal in request word. Okay, first of all, let's understand what modal verbs are. Modal verbs are helping verbs that are used along with main verbs. So, to express meanings such as willingness, ability, obligation, and possibility. Some examples of modal verbs are can, could, will, would, shall, should, must, had to, may, might. In detail, modal auxiliaries are divided into two categories: those used in the present sentence and those used in past sentence. This distinction is not something that must be strictly followed, but it can be applied when construction sentence. However, modals on this part are generally used to express requests or more polite sentence. I will show you some examples in the next slide. For the next slide, there are several types of modal auxiliaries. There are simply other forms of the same modals. For example, can or could can change into be able to. Will or would can change into be going to. May or might can change into be allowed to. Shall or shall can also become be going to. And must can change into have to or has to. Okay, next. How to make a sentence. Forming sentence with modal is quite simple because modal is not influenced by the subject. Yes, all sentence use the first form of the verb one. There's no need to change the verb into second, third, or ing form. Here are the patterns. First, positive sentence is a subject plus modal plus verb one. The second is negative sentence, subject plus modal plus not plus verb one. And interrogative sentence, modal plus subject plus verb one. Yeah, the modal comes first in this case. Now, let's move on to each modal one by one. The first one is can or could. Yeah, there are several functions of these modals which I have divided in 4 types. First, ability. With the example sentence, she can speak 3 languages fluently. They can finish this project by tomorrow. When I was a child, I could run very fast. Yeah. 2. Permission. With the example sentence, can I borrow your pen? Could I speak to Mr. John, please? Could I take a day off tomorrow? 3. Possibility. It can rain this afternoon. This plan can work if everyone helps. This idea could change everything. 4. Inability with the example sentence is I can swim very well. They can't come to the meeting today. When I was a child, I couldn't ride a bike. As we can see, could can be used to make the sentence sound more polite, and it can also be used to refer to past situation. The second modal is will or would, which has 4 types of function as well. First, future, because will or would are commonly used to express future events such as I will call you tomorrow. They will go to Bali next month. I will help you if I had time. 2. Willingness. With the example sentence is he will lend you his book. I will go with you if you want. They will come to the party but they're out of town. 3. Prediction. With the example sentence is I think she will pass the exam. The price will increase next year. I will think it's bad idea to go out in the storm. 4. Inability with the example sentence is the car won't start again. He won't help me with my homework. She wouldn't help me yesterday. The next model is shall or should, which are usually used for suggestion and future sentence. These are divided into two parts. First, future, with the example sentence is we shall meet again soon. I shall visit you tomorrow. We shall overcome all the problems together. 2. Advice with the example sentence is you should study if you want to pass the exam. I shall finish the report by tomorrow. Advice. The advice category is future divided into three forms. First, using should, which is used in casual advice. For example, is you should drink more water every day. Number 2, using ought to, which expresses something that should be done but was not. For example, is you ought to apologize to her, and they ought to respect their parents more. Number 3, using had better, which give a stronger suggestion. For example, is she had better tell me the truth, or everyone will be angry at her. I had better finish my homework tonight, or my teacher will scold me tomorrow. Next, we have may or might, which are divided into two functions. First, possibility, with the example sentence is they may be late because of the traffic. You may get sick if you don't rest. He might not come if he feels tired. Number 2, permission, with the example sentence is may we go out now? May we leave early today? May I ask you a question? Okay, and the last model is must or have to or has to, divide into two functions. First, prohibition, with the example sentence is student must not cheat during the exam. People must not park their cars here. He must not forget to bring his passport. Number 2, obligation, with the example sentence is you must wear a helmet when you ride a motorcycle. Students must do their homework every day. You must obey the traffic rules. The obligation part is also divided into two. First, must, which expresses a command that comes from oneself or self-obligation. For example, I must save more money from now on. 2. Have to, which expresses a command that comes from someone else. For example, you have to pay before entering the concert. Finally, there is a quiz for you to try. To do it, simply pause this video and answer the blank in each question using your phone, notes, or a piece of paper. After finishing, play the video again and check your answer on the next slide. And here it is, the answer slide for the quiz. Thank you so much for watching. See you again, and I hope this lesson is useful for all of you. Thank you.